guys.
Hey guys, so right now we're doing another Meet the Contributors, and you'll remember Tunde from our Black Panther discussion. So Tunde's gonna just kind of talk about um, anything he's wanting to pitch and sell, and how he got here. So
Yeah, my name is Tunde Ojola, and I'm doctoral candidate in the School of Natural Resources. Um, my research, actually, let me start. I came from Nigeria, and before coming from Nigeria in 2014, I studied wildlife management, both for my bachelor's and master's. And then after that, I taught some courses in wildlife management back in Nigeria. But then my interest grown from just understanding wildlife to understanding how people behave around natural resource, you know. And so I came here to do my PhD in human dimensions of natural resources, and that is understanding the behavior responses about issues that has to do with, you know, natural resources. And so presently, I'm working with a team of researchers that wants to understand how climate change is affecting Missouri as a state. And my part of the research is to understand how resource managers respond to it. So I'm looking at Missouri State Park employees and their, perceptions of different parts of climate change and how it affects resources. And it's very exciting to have done that. Okay, outside the lab and the classroom, I and I'm an Africanist, which means I strongly love to identify with my culture, and so I do a radio show in Colombia on KOPN 89.5 FM every Saturday noon to 2, where I play African music. So if you can tune in um, every Saturday 12 noon to 2 p.m., I play music about music from Africa. Most importantly, I use that opportunity as a platform to talk about issues in Africa. So talk about the challenges and the struggles, and also, celebrate the continent and talk about people's successes and all of that. Just to keep my audience informed about um, issues going on the
hmm
continent. And also on campus, I last year I started an organization called the African Graduate and Professional Student
hmm
Association. So that's a community to bring researchers on campus, both from School of Medicine, professors and grad students, to talk about these issues in a more scientific way, and also to be able to, be family on campus, because this is a predominantly white space.
hmm
And so when you find people that look like you, want to create that bonding and that community with them. So I do that, and it's very interesting. I do other things too, I'm on a couple of boards. We have these an institute on campus called um, African Studies Hub. So I'm a board of that. We have the Detain Scholar Institute, which I'm also a board member there. So I do a couple of other things.
hmm
And personally, how do I catch fun? Uh, grad school make you stay indoor and read a lot of articles. But whenever I have opportunity to go outdoor, I love to go to national parks and state parks and just, go camp and hike and do all of that. And I'm excited to say that I have been to um, about 15 major national parks in the country.
Probably
You
more than
know,
I've been to then.
yeah, I've been to like all the major ones that you can think of. Like I love to just fly down to Colorado and then drive around, go to Utah, go to Montana, go to Idaho, just go to all the parks and all those spaces there. And I've visited more than 40 states.
Oh, nice.
So tonight I'm going to visit two more states, North Carolina and then South Carolina.
Okay.
And so I'm excited about that. I'm trying to see the US because this is so big, and there's something we used to say that the US, and probably you guys don't know, that each state in the US is different,
hmm
and each state has its own uniqueness. And so for me, for us, visiting different states is like visiting different countries. Like, so when I go to Kansas, or I go to Idaho, or I go to Texas, to me it's different. The landscape is different. The plant species you see,
hmm
it's different. Animals and all of that. So I'd love to experience that, and so it makes me travel a lot. and I done a couple of international travels also. I've been to like four, five, four continents. Um, and I'm very excited about visiting, having opportunities to visit Asia countries, like Vietnam, Korea. I'm going to Japan this year, and then next year I plan to go to Cambodia. Those are the places I want to see. So anyway, that's a little about me, and hopefully I'll come over to join for another podcast in the
Mm-hmm.
nearest future. So,
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you can, check out some of Tunde's work. If you see him at a national park, wave. So, bye, guys.